You guys remember DSIs? Honestly, a highlight of my life. Playing with the Game Boy Advance and the DSi were such simple times. At least they're supposed to be. But that's not what this story is about. This story is about how a naive, dumb, idiotic, have I said dumb already? You know what? Let me just explain. So I grew up on a small island called Hilton Head. You might have heard of it. You possibly, probably, definitely, without a doubt have never heard of this godforsaken island. And that's good. Stay away. I went to a school on this island. Now, I don't know how it was for you guys, but we most definitely had a dress code at my school. Specifically in certain years of elementary and middle school, that code being that our backpack had to be see-through. Let me say it again. My backpack had to be see-through. Now, of course, this was to prevent individuals from bringing in weapons, which thankfully we never had any issues with, so I can understand where they were coming from. This story takes place in 4th grade, if my memory serves me right, and playing the role of the naive 4th grader, there were plenty of things that I did despite the warnings of my parents. One of those things was to not take the DSi to school. Okay, you're sure I can't take it to school? Holy crap. For the last time, you should not take it to school. Absolutely positive? Yes, 100% sure that you should not take it to school. I feel like this is code for something. Is this code for something? I feel like it's... You know what? Go ahead, take it. I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds. Yay! Dumbass. Yeah, so would you guys believe me if I said parents tell you things for a reason? Yeah, well, turns out you shouldn't take your brand new black DSi and a black netted Dickies backpack that shows everything you have in it from a mile away. Oh, poor naive, stupid Deontay, you fell into the trap. Safe to say, I do not own a black DSi anymore. Honestly, to this day, I don't know why I brought it. It wasn't like I could play it in school. I guess I found it entertaining for the bus ride back, but that was it. I was almost always sleeping on the bus ride to school. The crazy part is, I knew who took the DSi. He rode the bus with me after school would end. I confronted him about it. Hey, my guy, you got my DSi? Nah, bro, what the heck's a DSi? Ah, dang. Well, if he doesn't know what I'm talking about, then he surely couldn't have taken it. Sorry for bothering you, civilized citizen. It was wrong of me to assume. So, yeah, I was definitely a pushover as a kid if it wasn't painfully obvious. I could have seen you murder someone right in front of my eyes, and you respond, "Hey dude, I know what it looks like, but I did not do this, I swear." Ah, dang. Well, if he said he didn't do it, then he must not have. That was me. I was that kid. Anime did not teach me conversation skills. Get outside, kids, you need sunlight. Hell no! Oh boy, now I wish my bad experiences ended here with the DSi, but nope, it continues. Now I couldn't tell you how much time passed after my DSi was stolen, but I guess word got around to my granddad that I didn't have one. He was a bus driver back in the day for those super long bus rides between far destinations, that's generic as hell but sure, and came across a white DSi. Let's call this one DSi Junior. He then gave me that DSi, which would be mine, and my sister also had a DSi. And of course, if you have a younger sibling, you know, they always get better things than the older ones. You can relate. So she owned a 3DS. So one day, I'm just chilling in the living room, and my DSi was either dead or charging. I can't remember why I wasn't using it that night. This was years ago. But I do remember playing whatever random game on her 3DS. And you know, I'm killing it, cause your boy is a gaming wizard, Mario Kart is locked down, and her DSi dies on me. Now, in my living room at the time, we had these black leather couches, and the couches were supported by a silver metal frame lined up at the bottom. Typically, when you're done using something, you put it down, and I promise I was not even 5 feet away from the couch. And with my Tom Brady QB1 throwing arm, I decided to give a little granny toss towards the couch, because I'm a baller. Long story short, I am really bad at basketball. She no longer owns a 3DS, and I honestly don't know what the chances are that I missed the 95% leather and hit nothing but metal. Snap the damn 3DS in half. My luck. So yeah, she ended up taking DSi Junior from me, and I never owned another DSi from that day forward. So this is actually the DSi. I found it in the charger and some of the games, so that's pretty cool. It still works. It's in pretty good condition. And I guess I'll show you guys this too. This is actually the couch we had a few years back. This isn't in our living room anymore, but this is basically it. And it hit the metal right down here and snapped the freaking DSi in half. That was crazy. So yeah. What's good, fam? Thank you so much for watching the video. If you're this far, then you're an actual legend and I love you. If you want to support us, then hit those socials to the left. We are trying to make a strong return back to YouTube, so of course, hit the like button, and the first 30 people to retweet the pinned tweet on Twitter will get a shout out in the next video. But other than that, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.